Hi guys, welcome to another season of Kiss Me I'm Goan, season 3. And we're so excited because we're taking a different direction this time. We're going to have more panel discussions and we've got other things also lined up. With me as always is Neil, my sidekick.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome, hombre. So, what else have we got? Can you explain to the
Yeah, so
audience?
we're doing the recording right now, but by the time this episode is out, we would have already got Feed Me I'm Going out, which is our going back to Goan food. Okay. And we should have had our first Let's Gossip I'm Goan event,
The first ever Goan
networking event. Yeah. The idea being is to bring the Goan community together. And to just meet and interact with the diaspora in Dubai and of course UAE as well. So welcoming all. So by the time this episode is out, we should have successfully had the two events out as well.
And even I'm looking forward to Feed Me I'm Goan. I mean, it'll be exciting, the first ever episode. So something different.
So just to give our viewers a little bit of context, we've done a recording of an episode where we've got in non-Indians, international two guests who've had a food tasting of Goan starters. Would we call them starters?
Yeah, starters, hors d'oeuvres.
Or snacks. Goan snacks, yeah.
And we plan to do more as well.
we plan to hit all the different food types in the Goan culinary experience. So very excited about that episode. A very fresh take on Goan food. So
now let's get into the spicy episode.
yeah,
of
today's
the
a spicy episode. Yeah.
So for all the Goan girls wondering out there what Goan guys are like and what's dating a Goan is like, you tune into the right episode. So
Yeah.
we got 3 fantastic girls on the show. We'll start. We have Zara, who's from Shandor, and then we have Grizel, who's from Klotoli, yeah, and we have Aneesha, all the way from Margao, and all the 3 girls are based in Dubai. So welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks. So we start off with let's get to the nitty gritty.
yeah. So great. So the idea behind having this episode was to get an understanding from your girls as to what Goan dating is all about and different perspectives, how you all look at it. We're not looking at the names of your exes coming out. Don't worry. But we're looking to understand, what makes the Goan man tick, or what makes him the perfect match, if any, if you believe in it.
And are they romantic?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So we start off directly by, let's talk about you growing up. What was dating growing up like? Did you have any kind of experience?
So my first experience was, it was something that you will never find in today's generation. So at a very early age, I started dating. When I was in 8th standard.
Very good.
So my first
You're
ever,
right now in your late 20s. I would
late
say, right?
20s, yeah. So this was my first relationship and went on for like many years.
Okay.
So how we would communicate.
Right.
And we would communicate by writing letters to each other.
Okay. Oh, right.
And those letters would be like at least like 2-3 pages, not like the short page.
pages.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my dating was something like that. Like
Okay.
I didn't have a phone that time.
Okay.
But when I got the phone, it was, my sister came in the picture and that was all ruined. And my mom caught me with the phone texting.
Okay. All right.
So
Okay.
it was
Okay.
something like that, writing letters to each other. And
That's cute.
that's something that you will not find in today's generation, obviously. So
that's it.
and something that I would want to
The
be
old school.
Yeah.
Old school romance.
Old school
kind of thing,
romance.
yeah.
It was like that. It was
Okay.
totally like that.
All right.
Nothing physical, just there. The presence is like everything that you needed.
Right.
It was something like that.
Okay.
The excitement of getting a love letter.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I would have to wait for like at least 2 days to get the letter because
Go and poster.
Yeah.
Was it a pigeon?
No, we had it because my sister was in the same school, so, and we had some spies in the class itself, so he would give it to his friend and then the letter would come to me. When I had to give it to my friend and then pass it on to him. So that took time, and then writing the letter, the reply, and all that took time even more. So
It was
reading
2 pages long. That's a long letter
yeah,
to read.
it was, and I had those letters for like so many years until my
So you
mom
say
got
you
me.
appreciate that old school kind
Yes,
of romance.
yes.
Did you go through the same thing?
Well,
or
I
you
was
had...
a tomboy. I don't think anyone wanted to date me nor be around me. Like all the
Okay.
boys would like, I think, were intimidated.
So you're talking school,
Yeah,
like
yeah, I'm
school,
talking
okay.
about school.
Okay.
And then college life. Also, I didn't probably have a boyfriend, so I
Okay.
don't remember of dating.
And I know you grew up in Bombay, right?
Yes, I did, but
But
yeah.
there were, I think, fair bit of Goan boys, right? Like you have the Bandra boys and whatever.
The Bandra
I mean, you know, the Bandra
boys,
Christians, yeah.
I mean, they're very different. I mean, I've obviously been brought up in a very joint, conservative family.
Okay.
So yeah, when I,
Mass
when I
on
see,
Sunday kind of thing.
yeah, exactly.
Mazak kore.
Yeah, you have to go
Yeah.
for your
Got it.
confirmation, communion,
Yeah.
and all
Alright,
of that
okay,
course
okay.
and all of that. Yeah, so
Okay.
it was very strict.
But I'm curious, actually, Bombay, because we've been brought up in Goa, like, was there access to Goan boys, so to speak? Like, were
Yeah,
there
I
many
mean,
Goan boys?
I come from a very small village kind of area called Ambernath. I'm not sure if anyone's heard of it,
Isn't
but
that a
it's
Bollywood movie?
yeah, it's getting famous
Yeah.
now, obviously, because I live there.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, it's a Catholic community. Like
Okay,
it's
okay.
a very small Catholic Goan East Indian Mangalorean community, and yeah, we're all like very close in terms of religion. In terms
Everyone
of
would
that.
know each other,
Everyone
sort of.
knows each other.
Okay,
A lot
okay.
of parish activities, a lot of youth activities, a lot of communion parties, marriages, and events where we would meet a lot
Okay,
of
okay,
Goan
got it.
people. Yeah.
And,
So yeah.
and younger, let's get to the the youngest of the lot.
Yes,
What
so-
was, I think you didn't have letters. Yours was emails, I guess.
No, actually, okay, I'm not so young. I did actually have a letter story as well in school. So I was born and raised in Dubai. So even though
Dad was there, where's my letter pad?
The iPad.
yeah.
I'm not that advanced.
Yeah, I was just
At least not when I was young.
Okay.
But yeah, so for us, like I went to a Catholic community and went to Catholic school
Right.
and had like my closest girlfriends are all Catholic and
Right,
go
right.
in and
Yeah,
we
yeah.
all grew up together. I've known one of my friends since I was 4. And we all, because I think given that it was in a Catholic church, the Catholic community
And you were brought up in Dubai. You were, yeah.
Yeah, is a lot of us were going. At least you somehow bump into a going in the church.
Right. Got it.
And in the school, we did have quite a bit of us. Like I have 6, my closest friends who are girls who go in. So it was an experience. I think for me, the first time I had it's very long, but I liked a boy in like the 6th grade, and I ended up.
How old were you?
I mean, in the 6th grade, right?
6th grade.
And we ended up actually talking about our feelings. I would never say the way we dated per se is very different, but it was not like as intense because it was going to school, meeting each other in school, and that was it. But
6th grade, I was collecting M&Ms, I think.
no, but it was like, I liked this boy. And
Okay,
then I
okay.
decided to tell him.
All right,
And then
all
for 8 years, I just continuously liked him. And I didn't actually, we never dated
You
for,
stuck by
for that
Cupid's
long.
arrow.
You're just liking.
Yeah, and then only if we
Wait, he knew about it and
he
you
knew about it for 6 years.
Wow, you're
And,
playing hard to get.
He was playing hard to get.
It was very, very complicated if he ends up
Goan
watching
boy,
this.
right?
Well, no,
Oh, well,
but I had all my Goan girlfriends hated him.
Okay,
So it was
okay,
not a
alright.
Goan thing, but maybe internally it was. I don't know. But yeah, eventually it became like we dated for a year when I was in the 12th, 13th
Oh, they
grade.
did end up together.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
it was a
alright.
very big problem if I'm being very honest. And part of me was just, I think it was just, it built up for so long, I might as well now.
Right.
My parents also knew, like they knew he liked me, they knew I liked him, but it reached a point.
So how was that growing up with your folks? Like, they're okay
So
with
my
you having a
dad-
boyfriend and all that?
My
I mean,
dad, oh my god, if he watches this, he's going to be like laugh so much. But my dad was a very, very open-minded father. Like,
Okay,
he
okay.
was, and even my mom, like their reasons or their concerns or whatever conversation happened around dating was always about like, oh, make sure that you know what you're doing. My mom always said, wait till you're like in your 20s. And I think even now she'll always say, wait, she'll always add 2 years. So it's like, wait till you're 21, I get to 21, wait till you're 23, when you're 23, wait till you're 25. And then it's suddenly like, oh, find a boy. But my dad was always the type that was like, he always says really funny statement. It's going to turn out to be so bad. So you can totally edit this out. But
Okay, go ahead, say it.
so when my girlfriends used to come home and all of us would be together, my dad would always say, like, if it was only girls in the house, he would actually tell us the next time, if y'all are only girls, don't come to my house. I need some boys also in the house.
Okay.
He was always paranoid we'd go in the other direction, given it
Oh my
away.
Oh, yeah.
Entering the woke culture.
Like,
My dad was, I think, more paranoid about that than he was about whether you're dating a boy.
Oh, okay. I kind of get.
But
what-
again, my parents were very open-minded. So our house was always the house that everybody used to come to. So it was like children were coming over at the time because I was a child. So
Right,
all
right.
of my friends would be over almost every single day. We lived very central and close to the school.
Okay.
Boys were always allowed to come home. It
Okay.
was not, and because they had an open door policy, I think it also helped us take our time and knowing
Right.
what we did rather than
yeah.
like,
Okay,
oh, you know.
okay,
And my dad
okay.
always, even at home, like in his culture in Goa, him and his family, everybody was very open about talking about these things and
Okay.
dating. And
Alright.
so for him, it was very normal. Like he said, he used to date. Like he did Casanova in Goa. Everybody's a Casanova in
that
Goa.
will-
apparently.
Leave it for a second episode. Yeah.
So, but yeah, so
Like,
it's
you
just,
need to get-
my
get
mom
that.
and dad would always
how would-
say,
yeah.
they always said, like, have 10, do not have one.
yeah, it was a very
Have
standard-
10.
Wow, all right.
When you
Very
have
standard
one, it's a problem. When you have 10, it's absolutely
I
fine.
think, is it different with I don't know, with other besides Goans, other cultures? You reckon it's different? Like, is it Goan parents who are a little bit open-minded and different?
Well, I don't think so. I think it's the generation. I
Okay.
think
It is the
I think it's
generation.
just the generation because now, I think because of the diverse, getting into being gay and lesbian and all of that. I
But
mean,
wasn't it like school time? Oh, focus on your studies. What
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, for me,
doing
my
that.
parents were super strict.
Okay.
Yeah, they,
Yeah.
they were, but they were also open because if you look at other religions, they wouldn't like the way we
Yeah.
dress.
Yes.
The way we, the
I mean,
way
we
we
are a
go
little bit
around,
liberal.
we are very, broad-minded, I would
Yeah,
say,
yeah. Okay,
compared to the
okay.
rest. Yeah.
So Grizel, your folks were kind of strict.
Yeah.
when growing
Oh,
up.
mine
Too
were
much.
too.
And now
Oh,
she's
my-
like after me.
But you said you brought 10 or something. That is later.
No,
on.
but obviously, growing up, I think all of our parents were strict. I used to
Yeah.
get beaten black and blue.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, they were that strict. Yeah.
Okay,
I would
okay.
have marks all over my body, and then I would be like, no, I just got hurt. But no, it's my dad beating. In fact, the whole building, the whole area, everybody would know that, okay, Aneesha is getting pasted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But what about going out in the night, for example?
No,
You go out for
I
a
had-
dance or clubbing. Was that?
I was never allowed to go for any school picnics.
Okay.
I never stayed a single night out with my friends growing up.
pajama
Till-
parties.
No, nothing. No
Okay.
cousins night out.
Oh, okay.
It was that strict. So yeah, 7 o'clock cut out.
Ah.
If I reach at 7:05, the doors were shut. I would stay out the whole night.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord.
Usually, at least I saw, but growing up, I think there were Goan girls who were like okay to go out. I
Well,
think the
my
parents would allow.
friends,
I
all
guess
of
it
all of
depends.
my friends were like,
They were given that
They were
permission.
even drinking at my
Okay,
age,
okay, alright.
And I would also like to thank my parents because of what they did is where I'm so grounded today.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
still don't drink alcohol because they never allowed me to drink till I was 21.
Alright,
So
alright.
I just got used to it. So
Ah,
I would
okay.
like to thank them because they did that.
You heard that, Mr. and Mrs. DeCosta.
Yeah.
And what about you, Grizel? You growing up as well, you were like it was a
I
strict
wasn't
kind of
allowed to go out until
like say Christmas dance or something like that.
my mom had to come with me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So until like first year,
No wonder you moved to Dubai. Just kidding. Sorry.
yeah, I'm like she actually questions.
Sorry,
my-
mom. You gotta follow me here. yeah.
She's
Just
quite
like-
surprised right now because this is not the life that she imagined I would live ever since
Okay.
I've started living in Dubai. Because my life when I lived back with my mom was difficult.
Okay.
Like she wouldn't allow me I never had male friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if I was going out with my friends, even for Christmas parties or New Year parties, my mom was there
Okay.
with
okay.
along with my sister. So it
Right,
was
right.
like that, and we would drink. My
Right,
mom
yeah.
always allowed. Until 11th standard.
Okay.
Yeah, so drinking was fine. My female friends, and along with my mom, drinking was fine. But
Right.
the curfew till 2020, my curfew was 7 p.m. But then the events came
I
in.
think 7 p.m. is
Okay.
like a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
that's the thing. My mom did the same.
yeah, but over the last, when I was
Just in
getting,
time for soap opera, yeah, like Bold and Beautiful or something like that. yeah.
but I think she would understand because obviously I studied in Chogle College.
Ah, okay.
So
okay.
she understood how it is supposed to be when when a student is in a college, in a college like that. So she understood, like, I would have events, I would come home late. So from 7 it went to 8. The last would be 10.
Okay.
And then because the task too, and we would be in events, something
Right, got it.
on and off. So
Okay.
I would end up getting home late,
Okay.
but
okay.
she would lose her temper.
Right.
Yeah, it
I think
wasn't
parents are just concerned. I think for a woman, it's different story
Yeah.
compared
Yeah.
to a
You know,
guy.
I think
yeah.
at that point we don't realize, but today if we look back at it, I think we were so grounded that
Yeah.
today we are like, we so
Yeah.
self-made and
It
so
kind of
selfish.
molded
it
you and
really
kind of-
molded
yeah,
me.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I
I'm a
would
better
look at
person.
it in a good aspect. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think for you, it's been different,
Yeah,
Zara.
yeah, it's
like
been
being in
entirely
Dubai.
different.
Dubai is,
I
of
think
course,
the
a
Dubai
different
kids
story.
it's very different.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
compare it
because
to
it's
Yeah.
it's first of all you've got like a natural sense of safety as a parent, which is different from back home. At least for my
100%.
parents, they knew it was extremely different. Like there was a level of, okay, I know for a fact that based on locations, how far you are from home, whether or not the friends that because if you've grown up in the same school, and in Dubai, it was like, because it's not a home for any of us, even though I was born and raised here. For my parents, it was a place where they came to. So for them, knowing people for the first half of my life was, oh, friends of friends of friends of friends of friends. And it reached a point where, okay, all of me and my friends, their parents knew my parents. So that sense of comfort was also there because you know these people, so you know where your children are going. And for me, I had like this really interesting tactic, and I don't know whether my parents ever found out that it was an intentional tactic, but I always told them that, why don't you drop and pick me regardless of the time. So the timing for me, for my sister, it was a thing. Like my sister will vouch. My mom always told her be home at 7:30. It didn't really matter what, when, how, why.
Right.
But for me, I was the second child, so I guess there was a certain level of liberty.
Yeah.
We
But-
always get away with it.
Yeah,
Second
but the
child.
thing is, my parents were still like, we need to make sure why you're going for that long. So if I'm going till 11 o'clock in the night, if I'm leaving at 7, it makes sense. If I'm going at 4 in the evening, why are you coming at 11 o'clock? How much time do you really spend? So my mom would always like estimate it, and my dad would always be the one to say, it's fine, I'll pick and drop her up. So my dad was always the person I would go to if I wanted to like sway my mom a little bit, and I'd be like, okay, look, she's saying no because of this, so can you help me out? And he'd be like, okay, fine. If I pick and drop her, it won't matter how long she stays because we know where she is, we know
Right.
who she's with. I can go and see the people that she's with.
Yeah.
So the concern of boy and girl was anyways not there. But then when it
Okay.
came to curfew, or when it came to meeting friends, it was not very difficult because of the factor that my
Right.
dad's to this date, my dad still picks and drop me, to be fair, from like work. But I don't have my license.
Okay.
So-
Yeah. It's understandable. But growing up, I think everyone has gone to a Goan wedding, and
Yeah.
you've gone to a
Oh,
couple
God,
of weddings,
yeah.
relatives, friends.
Yeah.
Have you all ever dreamt of like growing up having a big fat Goan
Yes.
wedding?
Yes.
Yes, till
That's
this
all.
date.
I, being a guy, dreamt of it. Yeah. What I'm going to do for giveaway?
I was almost there, and I don't know.
But you
what-
always, growing up, you thought about it, like that concept.
Well,
and-
I probably did the whole wedding thingy, but it's just
Okay.
that I didn't get married.
Okay.
I planned the whole thing, and then I was like, you know what? 1 month before the wedding, I think this
Okay.
is not where I want to be. Yeah.
Okay.
And
All right,
I
yeah.
Which is a
absolutely
point
don't.
also when you're going to that many Goan weddings, and when you have that much of like your family around you getting married and how much fun you have, you're just like, for me in my head, I'm like, I've always told my parents I need to set a 2-year date because I want to make sure that all the 500 family members are able to show up.
Yeah,
Because you want that wedding and you want to make sure that they're
Yeah.
able
Yeah,
to come.
you want. Yeah, that's. I think the main thing is having friends around your close friends.
For me,
Yeah.
since probably I was in school, if you asked me when I was 5 years old or 6 years old,
Right.
like when the teacher asked, "What do you want to become when you grow big?" I would say, "I want to become a mother."
Oh, I thought you,
Oh,
I thought you were going
really?
to say wife. I was
No,
like,
I would always say mother, and the teacher would be like, she once told my mom, and my mom's like, everyone wants to become a doctor, a pilot, a scientist. Like,
Should I be
whether you
concerned?
want to be a mother,
Like a housewife kind of
yeah,
mother.
no, I always
you
wanted a
wanna have
child. Yeah, I
kids.
always want to
Okay.
have a family of my own. So I always thought I would get married when I was 21.
Okay.
But yeah,
now
life,
they'll say you don't even need a man.
Yeah, now I don't
Yeah.
need. Yeah.
And is there this concept of growing up, like, okay, college and everything, and then the concept of arranged, like, did you have that from your family where
I
or they're
still get
open
it.
to-
I
okay.
still get a lot of
I
proposals.
did.
You-
I did.
Yeah.
Until my mom realized this is not a good idea, let her find. Because she wants me to marry a guy who's a seafarer.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
I-
okay,
I
wow,
I think
all right.
that's a
I
That's
think
a
that
Goan
used
thing.
to happen. I think
that was a
even-
Goan thing. Yeah,
That
that's
was
even
a
one
yeah.
thing. Yeah, my mom.
Yeah.
Not a musician or DJ.
No.
And I think I know the reason why.
Those are the only three like spaces: musician, DJ, or shippy. Like those are
Yeah,
the.
yeah.
Shippy is because it
Yeah.
works.
I think seafarer is a nice word.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
because my dad was, even
Yeah.
my stepdad is. That's
So
why.
what is this reason why? Because
They
what
make a
I
lot of
what
money.
They make a lot of money.
They make a lot of
Yeah.
money.
what I think about it is because the relationship lasts longer because you're not seeing him
Exactly.
Six
That's
months
that's the
in a
same thing
year.
I told my
I
mom.
don't
and then
think
when
of
he
it that
comes
way.
back you're like, oh my god, the love of my life is back,
Is
and
back.
then you're
I
with him.
know.
But isn't
You
it
haven't-
different now? Like in the sense a woman needs someone,
Yeah.
like to be
Yeah.
constantly there. I'm not saying
Yes,
24/7,
that's
but
That's what I told my mom. I
Oh.
said I can't do long distance relationships. That's not
A
my
woman-
Marriage, that's not even. It's marriage. It's long distance marriage. Like forever.
yeah, because you're out
Yeah.
for like 3 months or 6
6
months. Or
months.
something
6
like
to
that.
9 months.
And at that point, like if you get a child, also you're doing.
I feel
You're doing parenting almost alone as well. Like for the most part, I have so many family members who are seafarers.
Yeah. I
And,
mean, we know people
it's
as well.
like-
I think again also I think it's a very Goan cultural thing.
It-
Because
it
I
is.
remember
It
I
is.
remember growing up. Okay, me and Carrie talk about it because growing up for us it was about the boys saying you'll be a doctor or an engineer kind of concept, and then there was a lot of the Goan community who were like, no, the boys will become seafarers or whatever.
Yeah,
It was
Boricha.
it is Boricha. This is the concept being is that it was like almost it's like saying if you go on the ship your life settled.
Set,
You
yeah.
It's
you have
not,
it's
but-
like a guarantee of you having money and then you have a
House,
house
and then you can take
and
care of a
family and all this kind of stuff. So either again maybe it's like okay you're a doctor, engineer or a seafarer. All
Yeah.
these three were professions which
Mattered.
which
Which-
kind of
that
gave
matters,
security.
security.
Yeah.
It gave security to the household.
Like if you
Yeah.
hear seafarer for a girl's arrangement, every parent would be like,
Yeah.
yes, okay, no
I-
questions asked.
Agreed,
I think
yeah.
nowadays it's like I know a couple. They both work on the ship,
Oh.
but that is like a cruise line kind of thing.
yeah,
So
I know of
I
people
think if
like
you're
that as
working together, then it's
It's
fine.
fine.
Then it's fine.
Yeah. But
They're
I
not
think
doing
that
long distance.
I mean you have till today.
But then again,
there are like
you
wives
go
at
back
home
to each
and the
other in the
husband
night.
is on the
Yeah,
ship
I
and
really don't know how they survive that, but
they have kids and they're busy with the kids.
my
and
mom does it, so I always question her how.
I don't think
Life
it
on
would
the
work
ship
now.
is so difficult.
Yeah.
It's really tough because they work without weekends, without any holidays, and then they are in Goa and their vacation goes on for like 1-2 months, and then back.
So it's a no for you.
For me, it's a no. Because my
You
mom
heard that,
said
guys.
she was, yeah, she did try to set me up. She spoke to the guy's parents, two of them.
Okay.
I'm like, first of all, who told you to do that? I'm not in for it.
It happens, yeah.
Yeah.
It does happen. Aneesha, any seafarers?
I think a woman just needs a dog.
Okay.
I
You
think-
heard that, guys.
I mean-
just get a fur coat.
Yeah, I think a dog. For me, that's it. At this point, I've just given up. But
Aneesha
like,
will throw a bone.
Yeah.
So, and was there any pressure in the sense to marry within the community?
100%. Like my dad had this one thing. He was like, I don't mind you date anybody any guy, anyone, but he has to be a Goan.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
so then how is that?
Strict,
Period. Like,
yeah, please.
like he could be a beggar, he could be he could be a
I think
leper.
he would
He
be
could
Goan.
as long as he's Goan. And I'm like,
Dad, here's Pedro.
he could be like Dad, he could be anyone but a Goan. Like very specifically a Goan.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Is this?
And
Yes.
yeah, and for me it was
For us,
like
it was Christian. As
Ah,
long as
okay.
he's Christian, that's fine because like that was
Can I
the
have your
big
dad's
check.
number? But yeah, I get it. I get this. That's. I think. I don't know. Would you say your parents are open to like if it's a Christian?
but now my dad is open to anyone.
I think there's that breaking point.
I think now he's
Kitne
like
hard.
yeah. Now he's like
Anything will do.
yeah. Now he's like, I just want to see you married. It doesn't matter.
Right.
So
right.
yeah.
Is it the same with you? Like. It has
No,
to
I
be
think
Goan.
she's still
It
in.
has to be.
Ah,
It
okay.
has to be. I mean,
Well,
Has mom changed the viewpoint right now, or she's
she
still?
has, because she's seen it, how well it's been for me dating a Goan guy. I mean, I recently had a guy who wasn't a Goan. But when I introduced him to my family back then, she was fine. Because she realized it, that Goan guy will not be a thing for me anymore. But I don't mind giving it a shot.
we're
But
still open.
So you're open to dating someone outside your culture?
I
in a
am,
way.
yeah,
Okay.
I am okay, as long as he's a Christian or Roman Catholic.
Oh, okay.
Because my
okay.
mom would
Yeah, I
want
mean,
that.
It's,
Yeah, my mom would want that.
And I think culturally,
Culturally,
you kind
yes,
of get
because I
along,
want-
same
yeah,
wavelength kind
I
of.
want all the traditions happening. I want to
Yeah,
wear
yeah.
And,
Christmas, yeah, everything.
yes.
Especially the wedding. Like, I want the rose ceremony. I imagine
You want
that.
to eat sorpatel,
So
pork.
obviously,
Yeah. That's so
yeah.
Coming to that, I have like a group of girlfriends, like they're all Goans,
Okay.
born and raised in Goa.
Right.
And they're all married to different,
Yeah.
religions. Like mostly they're married to Muslims. But I've never seen like a breakthrough, like, like not celebrating a festival or like, a divisional kind of thing that, okay, fine, we can't meet for parties and stuff like that. We've combined festivals and we've
Yeah.
we've made it feel so like, and now I feel like they're actually not Muslims, they're just
See,
we're
that's
just
a modern
all
thing.
Yeah, I think
it is
that's-
so
That's
nice
now.
to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice to see now, but earlier it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why that fear is always there in the back of my mind. So
And it's
Right.
also, I feel like there's a certain level of cultural understanding. While it's very accepting, like people do accept each other and they end up like celebrating everything. And I have friends, not just like relationships, but friends who also are from a different religious or cultural background who celebrate it, but they don't get it. And when they don't get it, it becomes difficult for like a certain level of excitement in it. So for example, if I was getting married to someone that didn't understand what a roast was, but they were willing to do it, there's a certain like, oh, they'll just go and they'll sit and they'll do the whole thing. But
they're
is
not
there
gonna
like,
actually enjoy
are they gonna
it,
like
yeah.
enjoy it, or is their family going to know what it is? And
Yeah.
is their family going to enjoy it?
it's
Because
not
in
just
terms
about
of a
accepting
wedding,
it.
in terms of a wedding, they might say, yeah, it's a function, but are they going to actually be a part of it, or are they going to just sit and
Makes
like,
sense.
oh, be present in
Agreed.
there?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not that it's a no, like it's not that people won't get it, but it's the level of guarantee to which extent they'll actually
that's
be
a
a
fair
part of
point.
it.
Yeah.
I don't, because I know a lot of my friends who have dated like different people, and
Yeah.
they've been great people, but they don't get certain certain things that you really like
Like the
value.
Goan thing.
Yeah.
Or like line dances, like
I mean, our
the
culture is a bit
concept of,
different.
like a
you know,
line
it
dance.
is, yeah.
It is.
It's very unique, and it's also a mix of different things, and we're very passionate about it as Goans.
Okay, guys. So, what's like a Goan thing a guy has ever done on a date? You'll have dated like Goan guys, right? So, anyone want to?
Played Maria Pitache.
No.
Pwah, pwah,
Was
pwah.
he like proving himself to be Goan?
And it was a complete turn off because I
Oh
hate
my.
that song. I mean, it's so
Shit,
overrated.
actually, it happened.
Or
It
has someone
happened.
played for us?
Yeah. He's like, oh, let me play a track for you. And I'm like, oh, maybe Enrique or something, and Maria Pitache. And I'm like, this is too Goan for me.
Actually, that's one song I hate. I somehow don't like that song.
It's too.
Yeah, too
It's
cheesy.
overplayed too much.
It's
Yeah,
overplayed
yeah,
too much. Yeah,
overplayed
yeah, yeah. So, anything with you? Like cheesy Goan stuff or whatever?
taking me to have roast omelette for the first time.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a Goan thing.
It's a
Yeah,
classic.
yeah.
It's a classic.
That's
It's a
amazing.
classic
Roast
move.
omelette or maybe steak bread. That's the
Is that a date kind of thing?
date, yeah.
Oh,
That's-
okay.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
Okay,
like-
all right.
I would
Should
like
take a
that.
note of that.
He's taking notes of what.
Cheap date.
What's
Like.
this is the intention of the movie.
But see,
Only to
that's
find
nothing
roast omelette in
fancy.
Dubai is difficult.
But I also believe the younger generation, most of us now want simple things in life. Like
Yeah.
the old
The
school
bare
thing.
minimum is
Exactly.
considered a grand
the
gesture.
bare minimum. Like you
I think
you
it's
don't,
being creative
you don't
with
want
your
me, yeah, you
date.
don't want to take me to Armani or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
like just
yeah.
a normal dhaba with
They
nice.
just
Come in the
Yeah.
rose
Oh,
and I'm
Indian
like, I'm
Soda, Armani.
flat.
Yeah, I mean, please, whoever's watching, this is not this is not a downgrade, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think it's a matter of being like little creative with what you,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
date,
yeah.
kind of a date night. And do you think Goan men are emotionally available?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
that was-
Oh, wow. That's Wigan
No.
Morgan, man.
Can you hear me loud enough? No.
Oh yeah. What about you?
Yeah, no.
So why? Talk about it.
I mean, see, I'm talking because of the experiences that I've had.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
They are never available. I mean, they just want to be the dominant men.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, based on my experiences. I don't know. There are men who are really good. Maybe I haven't come across
Yeah.
them.
yeah.
But
Good apples and bad
So,
apples.
Yeah.
I mean, just very quickly to understand. So, how do you define emotionally available? Someone who's like constantly calling you, speaking to you, communicating with you,
I think
that
Or more-
understanding
understanding
in the
man.
initial
or someone
phase.
who's a lot more who talks expressive about his feelings.
Yeah.
Is it a
Men don't
communication
do
thing
that.
or is
It's
it
the
more about?
communication thing. Men
Okay.
don't do that. They don't communicate that well.
Okay.
You have to really put myself out there, like tell me what is it. So
Is
I
it
am
just
the one.
the macho kind of image kind of
Exactly
thing?
what I said.
Okay,
Yeah. So it's the male dominant role being played. So they just don't want to put themselves out.
Right, right.
I'm
okay.
a man. Man, they have this thing called men don't open up. That's how what
They're
men are.
raised. That's
Yeah.
what they
Yeah.
So it's true. Like
It's-
you would
it
say.
is. It's not only about Goan men,
But generally.
Generally.
Right.
It's
okay.
like that. But I mean, not all my relationships have been like that. There are some men who have been there. Only if I would make the first move.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
But they would never come to me and, like, see, this is the thing, that is the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but the majority that I've dated, emotionally available, no.
I also think like so there was one person I dated and he was like as Goan as it could get. And I think the funniest thing that he ever did was that when we started dating, he said that he didn't want
It's a Goan guy, right?
This is a Goan
okay,
boy,
all right,
okay? Like as Goan could get, but in Dubai. And the first thing he said when we were talking about it, he said that I don't know if I want it to be a serious relationship or not. So we'll date, okay? So now when you have like dating, you have boundaries. Like boundaries that is normal to all people, forget just Goans. There are boundaries of, okay, you know what? You don't introduce me to your family on the first date. Right?
Yeah.
you
like
don't.
you don't introduce
Yeah.
your family at all unless you're like serious.
Yeah,
Serious, yeah.
correct.
So the most Goan thing he did, in my opinion, was he introduced me to his family. And
Right
he said,
away.
this is a Goan girl.
Okay.
And it was not as a,
That's
not
not
as,
true. That's what most Goan
it's-
men do.
Yeah, they do
and-
that.
yeah.
Okay,
and
okay.
I'm like,
I have had an
I don't
really
understand.
awkward situation.
Getting
like,
really
why
juicy.
would you introduce me to your mother and father who are like wonderful? And now, obviously, any parent that sees that there's a Goan, anyone in the house will be excited because now you can share. Oh, do you want to eat pork? Do you want to eat in Dubai? Like, it's very rare. As long as my son's not bought home a Muslim girl or a Hindu girl or a girl that's from any
got
other
it.
culture, it's like,
Non-Christian.
wow, this is great. This is he's on the right track on life.
Right,
but
right.
you said you don't want to be so. It's just, I don't understand. Like, is it like a
It's too fast kind of
it's
thing.
too fast,
Yeah,
and
it
I feel
is.
like it's also a level of if for a Goan boy, if they have one wrong thing that happened personally, this is my personal experience I'm sharing. If something goes wrong, they determine everything by that one thing that goes wrong, and it's more like every past like explanation will come up, and it's just like, oh, but this person did like that, so maybe you'll also do the same. And in my head, I was like, it was so unusual. And it was so unnecessary. So I don't know, for me, it was like, that was a very big, odd problem. considering that he didn't even want a relationship. He was just talking about dating, and he made it look like as though we were in a committed
I
relationship.
think you had your
Well,
answer
I
at the
think,
beginning when he said that we are just dating.
We're
It's
just
not a
dating.
relationship. Yeah, you had your answers right there.
We only dated, but still, it was just very odd.
So just to recap, he said on the first date itself, he introduced you to his parents.
The first date was come to my house.
Okay. Okay.
So-
Interesting.
But I think same thing with these girls as well.
Yeah.
Y'all have also had
Yeah.
it, right?
Yeah.
And okay, now this one I've heard it from some women actually. Are Goan men mama's boys?
Not
Is this
all.
true?
Not all.
Mm, I would say they,
I mean,
they
this was-
are.
It determines on what mama's boys is. So
I don't know.
they've
I guess
never-
close to their mom.
They,
or,
they are,
Yeah, I mean,
but certain people show it, like certain men show it, and certain men they don't. But at the end of it, I think if their mom don't
Yeah.
approve of a girl, I think they wouldn't go
So
against
so
Yeah.
their
I've
mom.
heard it. So I've heard it. Some of the boys who said, at the end of the day, I'll have to marry a girl my mother likes.
100%.
So is
I
that
agree.
that's
So
That's
to
the
that
same
extent,
thing.
mama's boy, yes.
Yes.
But in terms of like, every life decision I've ever made, or if anything that I want or dislike or like will be based on whether my mom agrees with it, no. But yeah, when it comes down to marrying a woman, yes. If my mom
100%.
doesn't, like, they might, I know people who've worked to get their mother to like the girl. They want the mother's approval for sure, but they won't just let go of the girl. Like, they'll actually try to make it work. But yeah.
But
to
mama's
that extent.
consent is very important.
Yeah,
It's important.
It
they
is
need
the
mama's
word.
blessing.
I know that a
100%.
lot of Goan moms are quite open to, different girls. So they've never, as long as they're Goan, especially if it's a Goan girl, they're not very like strict. So I've never felt like it's become an issue for girls
Yeah.
when a boy is a mama's boy, because the mom is always very accommodating also. I don't think moms are.
I think that's the
Not
generation
always, not
again.
always.
Today, in today's world, people are, I mean, parents are more open is because it's become so difficult to
Yeah.
actually come
Restrict,
across
yeah.
good girls and good boys.
Yeah,
And when
yeah.
they see that, 1% of goodness in someone, for them, it's like a big deal.
Yeah,
They want to
Right, yeah.
fast go and, hug and be like, oh, you know what, you're my daughter-in-law. It's that kind of
got
thing,
it, got it. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah.
And would you say, okay, I know you all, especially Zara is quite young, but would
Wow,
Goan
you
guys
just
take?
called me old.
Sorry.
Why
Do
so?
Goan guys take forever to settle down?
Yes! If
You
I
get
can
that
say it
impression?
any more louder. Yeah, I do have a lot of men who are like, we like you, we want to be with you, we want to marry you, but can you give me 2 years so that I can financially be stable, get a house, and things like that. And those 2 years take 20 years.
Yeah.
So you're just waiting basically on them, and
But isn't it right? Like if he's saying, okay,
It
I
is
want to-
100%
That's what
right,
she
but
said,
you
2
can't
years
But
take
you can't
forever.
take forever.
You can't
Okay.
take forever.
You're
And what I
stretching it.
and
He's
what I
stretching
feel
it.
is
Yeah.
you're never going to be financially strong.
Right.
You
Like,
have
to
to
the
grow
extent
together.
of which you think you will be, at
Exactly.
least.
It's all about building life together. Is what I
Together,
believe.
exactly.
You can be stable enough to start, and then
I think it's
join.
coming back to that what she said, that guys want to take that upper
Yeah.
kind of
yeah,
position.
Which is why they,
That's also
like,
an all
I'm the
take forever.
provider. I need to. I can't make her work.
Yes,
kind of
100%. I see that coming in a lot of men today, especially
still
when I talk.
happening,
Yes,
like,
it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
It is. It is.
100%.
100%. Today, when I speak to men as well, they're like, listen, we want to give you the best. So, I mean, especially why? Because women today are earning and doing so well,
so well for
that
themselves,
they need to match up to that level or maybe higher
More,
than
yeah.
that,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they want to be one up to say, look, I can provide, but it's up to you if you want to work or you don't want to work, or you
Yeah.
want to.
Actually, I've been seeing these reports, like seeing discussions where, like you said, women are doing well for themselves in their career. And I don't think they would date a guy who's kind of earning less than them.
I don't think
Is
so.
that-
I've always been the sugar mommy. Hi.
No, I don't think dating.
Oh, my phone is already ringing. She can't take any calls right
But
now.
it's built,
Like-
it's built culturally. Like, I mean, for example, it's built culturally. For example, that we were just discussing, it's like the family will always say that the girl has to be married into a good house, settled house. So there's an expectation that the boy is doing well for himself.
And taking care of the girl.
Yeah, so he's able to kind of get
I think it's
that.
inbuilt.
Yeah,
Kind of,
it's he has to be earning more than the women.
Yeah,
right. I mean,
that's
that
always-
almost.
The
that's
thing is,
almost,
it's a lot harder now because there was a time women didn't earn. So anything was accepted at that point because the guy's earning. At that point, it was, oh, the guy is earning, full stop. Now it's how much the guy is earning that sets the standards for parents, because now the women are working. So now it's like in the world, we have the opportunities that all men have. So, yes, to a certain extent, I guess it's a criteria. Like in my house, I know for a fact that my mom and dad, their standard is not about money. Their standard is the life we've given you. Can he match up to that or more?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
more about stability.
Yeah, it's not so much like,
Like,
oh, can you take
They
us
look
for
at
money?
career. They don't look at income.
Income.
They look at whether he
And
can
ambition.
manage, for the rest of his life. Even if it's, say, let's put a number, like even if
But I
it's
think
10
there's like
grand.
that pressure for the guy as well, because if you're starting a
100%.
family and
And the pressure is double. Like she said, now women are working, they're independent. So
Yeah.
they need to level up.
And it's
Right,
also
yeah,
like now
yeah.
no longer money is your only like strong point. Now, because women can also earn, women are looking for people that are also capable of taking care of them more than just finances. Because we can just as easily say, okay, if you're not earning enough money, we're earning, put
Yeah.
together, we're earning enough money to take care of both of us. So what can you give me outside of that? Are you emotionally available? Are
Yes.
you
I think it's more
capable of
that. Yeah.
communication?
They
Are
don't look
you
at that part of it.
now now they have to. Now like the
just-
generation has to, it's forced them to because of this. But it's not innate. It's not like it's something just like I feel like it's still coming up where, and I don't know whether I would blame them because it's a cultural situation again, but men have to start to get more emotionally or mentally like aware of the women.
Because
Yeah.
that's what women want. We don't want, I mean, at least me, like, fine, if the man is doing good, fine, but he's earning less than me, obviously, it's a no. But I would want the man to look at the other things that I
Yeah.
want, not just the financial part of it.
Right.
Men don't see that. They are
Okay.
just like, okay, because in most of my relationships, this is the problem that I've had. They are like, okay, you're in Dubai, you're based in Dubai, you're working good, doing good. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. So that's been an issue. I mean, even my recent
Are you saying
relation-
like the guys lack
Yeah.
ambition, or what?
Yeah,
is it?
Yes.
yeah.
I
Oh.
think most men financially aren't stable enough to
Yeah.
take that responsibility to start a family, start a future. And they're scared, like, will I be able to do it? Because I'm looking at the female, I'm looking at her, she's already living her life, she's
Taking
already
care of
taking
herself.
care of herself, her family,
Right.
and everything around her.
Can I do
Can
all
I
of that?
can I manage? Because I would always
So
say,
would you say like these guys would they, so it's not they want a serious relationship, they want to get married. It's not like they're using
well, that's
you
a
as such.
mystery.
Okay. Okay. You can't.
Well,
Okay.
you can't really tell what do they actually want, because I've seen most women who were never serious, who dated 5 guys at the same time, who are now married. And I know of all the good women around me. I'm not trying to be judgmental, but
Right.
my personal experience, I know of many single, good, loyal, hardworking women still single. So you don't really know why and where we're going wrong and what's exactly happening, because
And I think it
it's a
also
mystery.
draws back, like my dad always said this, it was always about making sure as a man, okay, can I take care of me plus one? And I think he always said that even in his house, it was always about that. Like in the Goan culture, was always making sure that you could take care
Yeah.
of your family, your parents, and your wife when you get married.
Yeah, and I think it's a lot to do with financial, aspects as well.
Yeah.
I think
really,
I think unless you have that the proper communication, like you're open with each other,
Yeah,
and have that
That is
teamwork.
what
See-
doesn't. I mean, with most men, they don't focus on communication, no understanding. They just focus on, say, a woman is doing very well. That's the only thing that they will focus on. I have to get better. I have to start doing more if I want to get into a
I think
relationship.
it's the ego
It's that
clash.
Male ego.
Male
I mean,
ego
in
thing.
Goans,
Right,
I've come
right.
across most men has that ego.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 100%.
What I'm
Yeah,
doing
so-
is right, like kind of thing.
No, what I'm doing matters. And like what I'm doing should matter. Like the essence of
Yeah.
whatever they do should have
And they like
value.
being appreciated. They like
You have to butter
being in
them up?
power. They
Okay.
like being in power.
They like the attention.
Yeah, they
All
like
right,
want.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Even if I'm doing better than him, I need to make him feel that he's doing better than me.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So you know what? Like,
Oh, yeah,
you're
that's so
doing
true.
well. But, I mean, but I don't get that appreciation.
Do we have some whiskey here? Okay,
This
I get it, I
conversation
get it.
But
one
no,
day.
it's actually a good thing that we're speaking so that, men actually know that, I mean, it's flaws both ways, I would say. It's not us being like, we're not being stereotyped here.
Got it, got
It's just trying to find the gap between.
We need to get into dating apps. So what's the Goan man and dating apps all about?
Have you
How's
met
that?
Goan men on dating?
I
apps?
have.
I did.
I happened to get on to one 3 years ago. I did see a few Goan men who I know personally.
Santan.
Who I know personally. So yeah, ignore that bit. But I think dating apps are, I don't know. You
Men
Doesn't
on
work
dating-
anymore.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It's,
They
I've
are-
not
they
been
are
on one
dating
date.
apps, but
Yeah.
not to date.
Yeah. So
And would you say, okay, coming back, I know the apps is different, but dating Goan men, were they like romantic or lazy
oh
lovers?
yeah. I've dated
They
some
have been.
really romantic.
They are
Yeah,
romantic.
Goans are
Yes,
romantic.
they are romantic.
Yeah,
Okay,
they are
all right,
romantic.
okay.
We'll give
Let's
we'll
put
give
it
them
this way.
credit to that.
Let's
Yeah.
put it this way. They are lazy
credits.
romantic. They're lazy romantic. But I'll tell you something. If a Goan man loves a woman,
Yeah.
he will move mountains for
Yeah.
her.
Yes, that's
Okay.
true.
Okay.
He will move mountains for her. I've had a man like that in my life.
All right.
And I would it's a testimony. I've been through that. So 6 years of my life with that one
So
person.
generally, guys would you would say they're romantic. They
Yeah,
have
100%.
They
that
are
old school
100%,
romance.
yeah.
and-
I mean,
okay.
that doesn't even end. Like, I think I've seen, like, when they are in their 60s and 70s, they are like proper heartthrobs for their wives, or
They're
like
all in, right?
and
All that.
there's like a standard that also, and I do, this is one really, like, I would give credit to, especially like my dad, like one of the biggest role models as in a woman's life is your father first, at least.
Yeah.
My dad always, because of him, there was always a standard for the type of man that you'd want. And I know that in my family, my grandfather was the same, my uncles are the same, my cousins are the same, and they're all like coming from the same culture.
Do you have brothers?
I very much so do, but unfortunately, they have all. The last one is going in December now, so
Do you like me?
Mommy, Aneesha, not Aneesha.
they're going. Last one's going in December, but they're friends. So
Okay, girls. So we're getting into a rapid fire round, what we like to call rapid like a rose omelette run.
Okay.
your first
So,
date.
so we're going to give you a
Sounds
quick
like-
questions.
Yeah.
So each one you give an answer. Okay. So
I'm scared.
rank the following: tall, fair, rich, ambitious. Choose two of your dream
Sorry,
Goan
what were
men.
the options?
Only two.
Options?
Choose two.
What were the
Tall, fair, rich,
Ambitious.
ambitious. Tall and fair. Both sound really bad, oh man, if I say this out loud.
Listen, you're short. You can choose
Your
rich.
time is running out.
Tall, fair, rich
Fair.
and ambitious.
Okay. And
Tall
Could
and
be rich in
ambitious.
love.
tall and ambitious.
Yeah.
And
Tall and rich.
oh, okay. All right. Okay. Next one. Be honest. Do Goan men know how to flirt?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And
fair.
complete the sentence. A Goan man is perfect when he.
They are not emotionally
food.
available.
Grounded to his roots, I would say.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We didn't get, sorry, we didn't, what was
When they are
yours?
not emotionally available.
When you're not emotionally available. Okay, interesting.
I would just say when they eat food, because when their stomach is full of Goan man's very happy.
Oh,
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Okay. The
Interesting.
sheath Cody.
that's a Segard life.
And a beer in his hand.
And sexier. A Goan man who can sing or one who can cook.
One who can dance.
Okay.
What were the options?
Who can
A
sing or who
Goan,
can cook?
Who can sing or who can cook.
Who can cook?
All right. Okay.
I've had a cook, so now let's do sing.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
Trying, guys. Just for everybody's information, she's taking all details.
The arm sole is not good today.
So when he was cooking, I was getting fat. So now I try
But that's a
single.
good thing.
No, getting fat is not.
Getting fat
Yeah,
is
he
a
used
sign
to
of a
cook
healthy
and then come home and cook again. I'm like, How much
Relax.
He must be into curvy women. That's why he's.
Oh, he's trying to get you there.
If
Okay,
he's
last
watching,
one.
he'll be so excited.
Last one. Goan men's best quality in one word.
Family.
Okay.
Best quality.
It's a tough one.
Say something that's.
I think them being grounded to their roots, the culture, strong in terms of culture. I think that's something.
And also
I would
like
say.
joyful of your culture.
Yeah.
They really are proud.
They're very
a Goan
proud.
man is proud to be
Yeah.
a Goan man.
Like they
would
say,
say-
I'm Goan.
Yeah.
Very proudly.
No,
There's
honestly,
never.
if any Goan,
yeah.
very rarely
They're
says
proud
I'm
of their
Indian.
culture.
They're
They
very
say I'm
proud.
Goan.
They're very
Okay.
grounded. They're very rooted.
So that's what you appreciate.
I
then.
appreciate that. Yes, they will never like a mangi will always be like, am I a mangi? Like, but a
Right.
Goan will go out there and be like, I'm Goan.
That's
You
why
know.
we have
Okay,
Yeah.
all kinds of
okay.
parties to
Alright,
declare.
alright.
I would say they are perfect when they treat their family and the person that they are seeing equally.
Okay.
Because when they get into a relationship, it is always important to prioritize the family, but you're obviously in a relationship committed to a person. So I think the importance should be to both of them.
Right.
Yeah, you
Because
plan on spending the rest of your life with this
yeah,
person,
exactly. So
Okay.
if a man is able to do that, treat the family and the girl equally, I think
Yeah, I think that's essential.
Yeah.
Like I've also seen with my mother growing up, she's always kept in touch with both sides of the family.
Yeah.
Which is a very super quality,
because
I would say. I learned.
the
You know,
we
that's-
women leave
other
a
rarely
lot
it
of
happens,
things
I think.
behind.
Very.
and-
Even my
Yeah.
mom, she's not even going, and she is like so close to my dad's family. Sometimes when they
And
come,
likewise, your dad is close to her.
yeah, I mean, my
but-
mom has a smaller family, so
Right,
it's, I
right.
feel like it's easier.
Becomes easier, yeah.
But for my mom, it's like an extended family when it's Goans. But like it's reached a point where they'll call her, not him, when they're coming to Dubai.
Right.
So she'll tell him, and he'll be like, "But why did I not know this?"
Yeah,
so it's,
yeah,
and it's
correct.
really good. Like it's really nice to have.
That's a nice quality. We've come to the end of the show.
Yes.
Running out of time.
Yeah. An
So
hour
last
goes.
question is, what advice would you give Goan men to be better partners? Be nice.
Goan advice. Goan advice.
So for the Goan man listening, okay, what does he need to learn, or what does he need to be a
Yeah,
better partner
to-
for us?
Okay, you go ahead.
I think just stop judging women too fast. Stop listening to what people have to say. Stop listening to the society. Stop listening to what other men have to say about this woman, because probably that woman wasn't with that guy for like that guy couldn't get that woman, and he's just talking about her because he couldn't
That
get
kind of
her.
usually happens,
Yeah,
yeah.
so stop listening to other people and just follow what you see and
Follow
what
your
you
heart, your
feel,
instinct.
your instinct. Yeah, and you can observe. You're you're man enough to look and judge by yourself. So I think that's one flaw that I see in a lot of men, because they call you and tell you, "Arey, what Ray? I heard this about you."
Oh, that's
And
so
I'm
good.
like, "You heard this about me? You want to write a book now?" Like,
The array.
Arey, man, I heard this about you, man. You were with this guy and that guy, Mure. What you were doing? I'm like. I think
okay.
that perception about women needs to.
What about
And
Grizel?
accepting what we are today rather than just comparing and trying to be better than women. I think it's just accept what we are
Right.
Yeah.
and focus not just on the financial part,
Be
but
supportive, be
supportive,
proud,
focus
yeah.
on the
Whatever,
other
yeah.
factors that we
Emotionally.
women emotionally available, and many more to it, like communication, understanding,
Right, right.
because that's not the only thing that we women are looking for, but we have other things also that we want from a man that they don't look at it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And last,
Zara, we should wrap up.
I would just say communicate and stay committed. I think
Yeah.
Goan men have a tendency, and this is not just people I've dated, but people that I know, Goan men have a tendency of taking like the heights of laziness. Certain Goan men, I'm not going to just say all Goan men, but like height of laziness in their relationship. And
Okay.
it also reaches a point where you don't make the effort because you think that you can take advantage of this relationship.
Right.
And also,
They take you for granted in the sense.
yeah, and also when I say stay committed, it's like don't just assume that a problem is going to be the end of your relationship all the time. Like the girl is there to
Work it
stick
out.
stick it
Yeah,
out. So
solve
stick it
it.
out
Solve
with
it,
her.
yeah. Solve
Like
it
focus
together.
on the solution, not the problem. It's never going to happen if you're going to wallow
Like
in
I
the
said, like if
problem.
one bad thing happens, say if I'm in a relationship with someone,
Yeah.
a guy, and 10 other people are only there to ruin it even more.
Yeah.
So they will listen to that 10 other men. Like, what about the good times? What about the sacrifices? What about, obviously, you need to take in
I
perspective
mean, even
of all
you
that.
don't have your own life all the time good. There's always bad times. You don't give up on
Yes.
yourself.
Yeah,
So
true.
why are you giving up on a relationship because of something that doesn't work out in once in a while?
You have to stop taking advice from me, apparently.
Sorry,
You
Father
need
Lovejoy.
advice, contact us.
Okay, so we wrap up. We've
Yeah.
come to the end. Thank
Yeah.
you, girls, for joining in.
Thank
Was,
you.
Yeah.
was
Thank
a lot
you.
of
Thank you
fun.
for
I think we could have
having
gone
us.
on.
Yeah.
With, like,
I think
Yeah.
this kind of a
were-
topic can always go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly,
oh
can
yeah. So
always
maybe
go.
something else might come in the future. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
thank you,
Thank
girls,
you.
for
Thanks
coming.
so
Thank you
much
for
for
having
having
us.
us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you for tuning in to our first episode of season 3. And as always, please like, subscribe, follow Kormashe. Give us that love, spread the moog, and see you for the next one. Cheers.